Welcome to the Unveiling of Grace program of the Thoma Youth Ministry of the Mumbai Diocese. Tomorrow, we will be meditating from the Gospel according to Saint Matthew, chapter 7, verses 21 to 27. In this passage, Jesus uses the metaphor of building a house to illustrate the difference between wisdom and foolishness. He emphasizes that it is not enough to merely listen to his teachings, we must act on them. This brings us to our theme today, education that leads to wisdom. Let us meditate on two aspects. Number 1, knowledge without action is futile. Jesus warns us that calling him Lord and even performing religious acts are not enough. True wisdom comes from doing the will of God. Education, in its truest form, is not just about acquiring information, it's about transformation, allowing what we learn to shape our actions and decisions. Think about how often we gather knowledge in our daily lives. We read books, watch documentaries, attend seminars, and listen to lectures and sermons. But what value does all this knowledge have if it does not change the way we live? Jesus' words remind us that the mere accumulation of knowledge is not the goal. The goal is to let that accumulated knowledge transform us into better individuals who live according to God's will. And number 2, the foundation matters. Jesus contrasts two builders, one wise who builds on rock and one foolish who builds on sand. The storms of life, trials, temptations, and challenges will test the strength of our foundation. Education that leads to wisdom is like building on a solid rock. It involves integrating Christ's teachings into the very fabric of our lives, ensuring that our faith can withstand any storm. When Jesus speaks of building on a rock, he is emphasizing the importance of a strong and reliable foundation. A foundation is the most critical part of any structure. If the foundation is weak, the whole building is at risk, no matter how well built the rest of it may be. The same principle applies to our lives. A life built on a solid foundation of Jesus' teachings is resilient and enduring. Conversely, if our foundation is not based on his words, our lives will lack stability and ultimately collapse under pressure and storms of life. Dear friends, remember that true education that leads to wisdom is not just about knowing, it's about doing. It's about building a strong foundation on the rock that is Christ's teachings and living them out every day. As we go forth, let us commit ourselves to being doers of the word and not hearers only. May our lives reflect the wisdom that comes from a deep, active, and obedient faith in Jesus Christ. Amen.